Good evening, my lovely students. How do you do? I hope you are all fine and good. In this meeting, we will discuss the last worksheet that I gave you last time about the two articles Billy Elliot and Bend It Like Beckham page 67. يسعد مساكم طلاب الصف التاسع، معكم مس أثير. اليوم في لقائنا راح نحل ورقة العمل اللي أعطيتكم إياها آخر مرة على التو articles الموجودين في page 67 about Billy Elliot and Bend It Like Beckham. So please, if you have the worksheet, take it out to start our meeting. لو سمحت كل حدا يفتح على الوركشيت اللي معه عشان نحلها سواء من نور سبيس أو إذا كانت معك منها كوبي عشان نحلها مع بعضنا. Let's start with the first exercise. My dear students, read the text Billy Elliot and Bend It Like Beckham carefully, then answer the following questions. So the first question, you have to give the synonym of these words. So what is the synonym of these words? بدنا نلاقي السينونيم which means نفس المعنى اللي هو similar meaning. تمام، بدنا نلاقي نفس المعنى. First of all, I'm going to read all words in the box. بدي أقرأ الكلمات اللي موجودين في البوكس. طبعا هم بيكونوا أجوبة لكل الأسئلة اللي موجودة عندنا في ورقة العمل. Let's start. Show up, adverb, lose, tub, travel, local, keep on, stop fighting, rush, verb, noun, adjective, sun, boxing, Jess and Julie's, find out, unfortunately, Billy. فهدول الكلمات الموجودين عندهم راح يكونوا answers للأسئلة الموجودة عندنا. Let's start with the first exercise. What is the synonym of these words? Number one is continue. بدنا synonym ل continue موجودة عندنا من الكلمات الموجودة في البوكس. Yes, so the answer is yes. Thank you. So the answer is keep on. Keep on means continue. Number two, discovered. Discovered بمعنى اكتشف. Discovered بمعنى اكتشف. The word is yes. Thank you. Find out. So find out معنى يكتشف means discovered. Number three is reached. Reached بمعنى وصل إلى. If you look at article number 2 اللي هو Bend It Like Beckham في عنا when she shows up there are only 30 minutes. 30 minutes. حكينا إنه shows up means reached بمعنى وصل إلى ساحة الملعب. So show up means reached. Number four is set off. Set off means set off بمعنى هون في عنا بالقطعة بمعنى yes. Set off has the same meaning as travel. So travel means set off. The last one is go quickly. Go quickly means yes, thank you. So go quickly means rush. Let's move to number 2. What is the antonym of these words? Antonym, as we know, antonym means the opposite meaning. نفس أو sorry العكس الكلمة أو الكلمة اللي ضد بعضهم. So number 1 is when. بدنا كلمة من البوكس بمعنى كلمة when حسب ما إحنا موجود عندنا في الارticle. When, yes, lose. Thank you. So when, the opposite of when or the antonym of when is lose. The antonym of bottom is top. Thank you. Is top. Number 3 في عنا global which means عالمي. So what is the antonym of a global? Yes, thank you. Global, local is the antonym of a global. The last one is luckily. The antonym of luckily is unfortunately. Thank you. Unfortunately. Now let's move to the point number 3. In exercise number 3 you have to find out. بدنا نوجد من ال two articles الموجودة عندنا أو two extract الموجودين عندنا noun which means اسم, preposition اللي هو الأحرف الجر, verb اللي هو الفعل, adverb اللي هو الظرف. Let's start with the first one, noun. خلينا نشوف إنه في عندنا كتير من ال nouns. Let's start with for example I would like to choose the noun group. Group is a noun. طبعا انتم لكم حرية الاختيار لأنه موجود عندنا كثير في عندنا nouns. Preposition for example from. Verb I would like to choose play. Adverb I would like to choose on. unfortunately. Okay, because it's an adverb. Now let's move. في عنا بالnext page ما تنسوا إنه في عنا كمان بده pronoun. pronoun اللي هو في عنا الضمير، يعني بدنا نختار pronoun for example في عنا pronoun them. تمام. Now let's move to number 4. Number 4, what is the part of speech? Part of speech يعني شو نوعها من الكلام، من المشتقات، هل هي noun, preposition, verb, adverb, pronoun ولا adjective ولا إيش هي؟ في عندنا the first one is audition. Audition اللي حكينا بمعنى اللي هو تجارب الأداء. Audition it's a noun. Yes, so audition it's a noun. Finally, what do you think? What part of speech is finally? Finally is an adverb. Thank you. It's an adverb. Number 3, team. Team is a noun. Meets is a verb. Thanks. And the last one is royal. Royal is an adjective. Thank you. Is an adjective. Now let's move to exercise number 5. What do these pronouns refer to? So we have two pronouns. The first pronoun is for article number 1 and number 2 is for article number 2. Text 1 line 4 it. تابعوا معي على text 1 line 4 it. في عنا Billy's father. So the sentence is, I'm going to read the sentence. The sentence is Billy's father makes him take up boxing but he hates it. It refers to the boxing. Yes, thank you. So it refers to boxing. Thank you. Number 2, text 2, we have the line 5. Line 5. في عنا الجملة sometimes she plays in the park and one day she meets Judith who's in her age and also loves soccer. They get along very really well. So they refers to Jess and Julius. Thank you. So they refers to Jess and Julius. Now let's move to the last one, to the last exercise we have. Number 6, give word or give words that rhymes with done and really. بتعرفوا زي ما بنعرف كلياتنا انها rhyme اللي هي نفس القافية مع done ومع really. في عنا done is run and really is really. Thank you. So run has a rhyme with done and Pili has a rhyme with really. Now let's move to question number 2. Question number 2, you have to answer the following questions. I will read the 3 questions and you have to find the answers. The question number 1, why don't Jess's parents let her play soccer? Number 2, when does Jess's dad change his mind? Number 3, what does Jess do to score the winning game? So let's start with exercise with the question number 1. Why don't Jess's parents let her play soccer? This question is about article number 2 اللي هو bend it like become. زي ما حكينا احنا انه Jess's farmer's father refused to play soccer. Why? Because he wants her to live a more traditional life. So the answer is her parents want a more traditional life for her. Her parents yes. So the answer is her parents want a more traditional life for her. Number 2, when does Jess's dad changed his mind? When does he change his mind? He changed his mind halfway through the wedding. So halfway through the wedding, he changed his mind. Yes. And the last question is what does Jess do to score the winning game? في عنا بالparagraph number 3, when she shows up there are only 30 minutes left and her team is losing 1-0. Soon the score is 1-1 And when there's a free kick, Jess has to bend the ball over the other team's player to score, and she makes it, and the team win. So the answer is she. When there was a free kick, and she has to bend the ball around the other team's players to score. So when there was a free kick. Thank you. The last question, sorry, you have to classify the following words. So you have words in the box, and you have to classify these words into nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, adverbs or prepositions. بدنا نصنف هذول الكلمات الموجودين عندنا سواء كانوا nouns ولا verbs ولا adjectives ولا pronouns ولا adverbs ولا prepositions. Let's start with number 1. في عندنا wedding. What do you think about wedding? Yes, wedding is a noun. هي اسم, so نحطها هون عند خانة الاسم. Number 2, we have them. What do you think about them? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Is it a pronoun? Is it an adverb? Is it a preposition? What do you think? Yes, them is a pronoun. Thank you. So them is a pronoun. Number 3 is soccer. soccer means اللي هي رياضة كرة القدم الأمريكية. في عنا هون إحنا soccer is a noun. Yes. Let. What do you think of let? Yes. So let is a verb. Next we have to. To is a preposition. Thank you. So we have to is a preposition. On also is a preposition. Angry is an adjective. Thank you. And the last one, it is a pronoun. Thank you. So it is a pronoun. هيك نكون خلصنا ورقة العمل اللي أعطيتكم إياها آخر مرة وحليناها مع بعضنا سوا. بتمنى من كل حدا إنه يكون رجع لورقة العمل وحلها زي ما حلينا اليوم. رح أكون معاكم بكرة بلقاء جديد عشان نكمل وحدتنا، وشكرا لمتابعتكم.